Ingredients: 2 eggplant, fried tomato, cheese, salt, and olive oil. Preparation: the first, cut the eggplant into thin slices. The second, put a little oil in an elongated container and 2 tablespoons of spread fried tomato. The third, slices of eggplant are placed on top with the cheese alternative on top of each other. The fourth, put in the oven at 118 degrees for 20 minutes and done.
How to make a pat: ingredients: bread, tomatoes, a garlic clove, a piece of pepper, 100 ml of water, salt, vinegar, oil. And chopping bread, 5 or 6 tomatoes, a garlic clove, a piece of green pepper, salt, oil, and vinegar. You can also add cucumber, but I don't do it because I don't like. First, I did the bread in water and put in the mixer chop about 5 or 6 tomatoes and put it in the mixer too. A clove of garlic, a piece of bell pepper, salt, vinegar, and oil to taste. I treat it and it is little thick. I pour 10 milliliters, no, 100 milliliters of water. We put in the fridge and ready to drink. Always cold.
Cooking recipe: meatballs in sauce. Ingredients of meatballs: 2 eggs, 1 kilo of manek meat, chopped garlic, chopped parsley, 5 slices of sliced bread, pepper, fat salt, a glass of milk, bread crumbs. The recipe: soak the sliced bread in milk in a bowl and reserve. In a big pot, beat the eggs and add the chopped garlic, the chopped parsley, pepper, and salt to taste. Drain the sliced bread and add it. Mix everything and add the minced meat. Remove all ingredients with a fork and incorporate milk until the mixture is soft. Make balls of the same size with a spoon and cover with breadcrumbs. Fry a little and reserve the balls. Make them soft. The sauce: in a fast steam pot, fry the chopped garlic or 2 garlic cloves or a good handful of frozen garlic. The same with the onion. I prefer frozen because it is faster. Fry in 2 fingers of olive oil. Add a glass of white wine. I prefer Andalusian white wine. Add saffron or food coloring, a peel of avocado, 2 tablespoons of flour and stir. Incorporate the meatballs and add water or chicken soup until the balls are covered. Season to taste and boil 10 minutes. Move everything carefully. If the sauce is not thick, add flour. Serve as a sauce and enjoy yourself. This recipe is typical of my mother.
Hello, my name is Veronica. I'm from Venezuela, and today I'm going to talk about arepas, a Venezuelan typical dish.
Arepa is a typical Venezuelan dish. Its origin is not very clear, and it is usually a matter of discussion between Venezuelans and Colombians. What is certain is that its origin is indigenous and dates back long before the arrival of the Spanish in America. Researchers agree that the earliest version of the arepa is intimately linked to the cultivation of corn, the cultivation of which dates back about 3,000 years. There are arepas in other Latin countries like Panama, Cuba, or Colombia. According to RAE, it is a kind of bread in a circular shape, made with corn softened over low heat and then round, or with pre-cooked cornmeal, which is cooked on a budare or a griddle. It can be eaten alone or stuffed. The latter is the most common form, and the filling admits everything from butter with cheese to stews. The arepa can be cooked in different ways. The most common is to make them roasted, which is how the recipe will explain, but you can make them fried or in the oven. The procedure is the same. What changes is the means of cooking them, since the shape of the arepa is the same. Its ingredients are very simple: pre-cooked cornmeal, water, and salt. We start by adding half a liter of water in a bowl. Then add 2 teaspoons of salt. Stir and finally add half a kilogram of pre-cooked cornmeal. Knead with your hand and let stand about 10 minutes. While the dough rests, we can put a griddle to heat. If you do not have a budare, a griddle or a wide pan is a good option. We add a little oil so that the arepas do not stick and they can cook very well. Once the plate is hot, we take a bowl of the dough and crush it, rounding it with our fingers, so that we have a flat, rounded dough about 1 centimeter thick. We place our arepa on the plate, And we are making the arepas like this until filling the plate. It should be done of a low-medium heat, so that they do not burn on the outside, and cook the dough inside. Every 5 minutes approximately, you turn the arepa so that it's roasted on the other side, and so we turn it around so that it does not burn, but they are toasted. When they are well roasted on both sides, they are ready. Not will remain raw because the flour is pre-cooked, but the exterior must be toasted to give firmness to the arepa to be able to open and fill it. While the arepas are roasting, you can prepare the filling, for example, a tuna salad. For the tuna salad, cut tomatoes, onions, and peppers into squares. You can add canned corn. We add canned tuna. Mix and add mayonnaise to taste. Another possible filling that requires elaboration is shredded chicken or shredded beef. Understanding by shredding, the shredding or making a strand of chicken or beef meat. Today we will prepare the shredded chicken. For this, we will fry 2 bread with onion, pepper, leek, and celery. Once the meat is soft, remove from the pot and let cool, while we strain the water where the meat is boiled and reserve. Then we chop the breast or with our hand or with a fork or even in a mince. With the water to cook the breast, we make a sauce with tomato, onions, pepper, celery, and leek. Add the minced chicken and cook for about 10 minutes, and we already have another possible filling for the arepas. Once the arepas are ready, it is best to eat them hot. They open in half and fill with whatever you like: tuna salad, shredded chicken, or cheese with your ham. But as I have said, it admits any filling. By the way, the arepas are eaten with the hand, because with cutlery it is a bit cumbersome. Enjoy your meal.
Pumpkin pie. Ingredients: half kilo of pumpkin, 250 grams of brown sugar, half kilo of flour, 15 grams of yeast, 2 eggs, 120 milliliters of olive oil, butter. Peel and cut the pumpkin. Cook the pumpkin in water until soft. Mix the pumpkin cream with the eggs and the brown sugar. In another bowl, sieve the flour with the yeast. Add the flour to the cream and the olive oil. Mix everything very well. Prepare a mold for the cake by covering its walls with butter and flour. Pour the mixture into the mold. Put the mold in the oven for 25 minutes at 180 degrees. Unmold the cake and it's ready to eat. Cover it with chocolate or what you want and enjoy it.